Alright, hello and welcome back to some more Terraria. Hopefully you are all doing alright and staying safe. I am a little bit unprepared for your arrival, I do apologize. Oh, that's stuck on a joystick there. Oopsie. Alrighty. Sorry, I'm just charging secondary device before we get into this. So, last episode of Terraria was quite some time ago. And I mean quite some time ago. It has been... Oh, how long has it been? Probably since the start of last year. And the reason why I stopped was I just don't understand, why I stopped in the first place. Do we continue with the world that we have already? Or should we go and create a new world? It's tempting. I think I might actually make a new world. We'll go with large. Game over, brutal hard. I'll just go with classic. Crimson or corruption? You know what, I will actually go crimson. Because I have memories that just flooded back to me. Oh, who was it? It was over 10 years ago now. Way over 10 years ago. Has it been like 13 years? It can't be 13 years. But it was I've seen like many Terraria series over the years, and one that I always remember for the Crimson is, I think it's Chris and Mike, back when they used to do decent videos back in the day. Ah, miss those days. Miss those days, some good old content. Specifically, the hilarious Minecraft Comes Alive. Oh, that was a good time. I miss that mod, It really has taken a nosedive, that mod. So it's coming back with a few other new mods. So at least that's, a plus, I would say. Sorry, I'm getting distracted while I'm talking. Ridge of Secrets. The pleasing zone of honey. You know what? I like the name. I might. Oh, February. I might actually go back to this. I was actually going to start a new one, but the name's just pleasing zone of honey. You know what? No. We can come back to that in the future. That's what I'll say. And I really gotta fix my video control. No, it's not control that I'm looking for. It is interface. And it is alright, trying to remember the buttons here. How do I zoom? Ah, UI. A little bit more. And then zoom. About there. Yeah, that's decent. That is decent. I could turn that down just a little bit more. And yeah, we are good to go. We can start well, the problem with this land that we have to do now is actually scope it out, I tell you. So let us go and scope it out. I forgot about my sword that shoots beam of light. We actually have quite a area, to be honest. It's very flat. Sorry, I was trying to remember how to craft. I had a lot of junk on me the last time that we were playing. Okay, we're good. We're good, just continue on. Oh, I tell you, I'm not feeling the 100% now because my stomach is just, iffy. One enemy nearby? I do wonder. Okay, I still have that on. I was wondering where some of my thingies were. That's there. Okay. I really need to get those boots. Oh, that is going to be something that we have to check out soon. What is this? That is going to be too bad to cross. I was expecting a little bit easier, but you know, not the worst, I tell you. Let me zoom out that map a bit. Let's head on in this direction now. I want to try and create a nice base, you know, for this. I really like the base that we had going on before, but I tell you, it was just not what I wanted. Oop. Was not expecting that. Alright, so let us go and we'll continue on. Get that out of the way. What is this on the map over here? Mushroom. Oh, I guess it just tells you where you spawned. Never realized that, tell you. Never realized that. Onwards, gang, onwards. This is probably the little boring bit of today, I tell you. The little boring bit. But it's always nice finding a new area. Oh. If I chop that... Come on, hurry up. Can never get that, you know, just right there. I was breaking that, so... If I start breaking this... Can I break that? Not thinking right. If I was to do... Chuck that in the bin. If I was to do this... Decent, decent. But not what I wanted. Sorry, Bunny, you're going to have to die. There we go. And now I throw the bomb there. Jump. It's crimson brick. Why does it do that weird, you know, hitbox there? If I can stop this from spreading it now, then, you know, I don't have to do it later. And then I just do this. And place that there. Head out this way. Kaboom. And then I just do, you know what, a little bit more. We want this to be perfect. Boom. There is actually some that is left. No wait, no, that's just, like, if I left that one little bit there, it would be terrible. Get out of here. You can already see how fast it's spreading. Like a disease, I tell you. It is a disease. I don't want this being so close to my house, you know. That's why I'm getting rid of it now. Oh, you're joking me, there's even more here. I don't have enough explosives for this. I don't have any left. Oh, that's going to be not the best, I tell you. Not the best. Well, luckily they aren't as strong as the other guys. I wanted to swap faster, but it never swapped faster. There we go. Is that a big wall? Break this. I love that it just keeps trying to come close to you and then bam, bam. There we go. And also I hate that that little eye plant is looking at you. Hate that kind of stuff. Yeah, it looks like this is going to be like on the board or here. I just missed that bit there. Got to break this tree down. And let me just go like this. That should stop it from spreading for quite some time. But, to be honest, we have very little room to work with. Like, if I'm building stuff, it has to be out of the material from this area. Because there is no way that I'm getting, you know, that area, to be honest. That area is a little bit up. The bird crawler. Get out of here, bird crawler. Do not need you here. Ooh, there might be loot in here. I might actually be able to just, you know... Do I have rope? Yes. I have plenty of rope. Okay, for some reason that was not for moving. Grab that. And I just start dropping a lot of rope here. I do also have this, wait for it. Ah, poop. There we go. And let me just go like this. Yeah, not too bad. Oh, poop, I thought you actually died there. Don't worry, I saw yous coming. There we go. I should have just went in there for checking if there's any loot there, but... I was gonna say, is the water around here poisonous? No, there's little tiny thorns. I always forget these things exist. There we go. And let me just go like this. Bam. That just stops it from spreading a little bit further. I'll have to go into the caves later on if I'm going to be purifying this area. But, let us go and we'll continue on. I always love just playing Terraria, you know. It's calm. That's why we'll say it's calm. I'm trying to get it to go through that gap there. Get out of here. Get out of here. Oop. Just wonder why it's not moving there. I was clicking caps lock. Oh, tiny little cave. That's cute. That is no longer cute. That's a big cave. I forgot I could double jump on those kind of walls. What's a pink tree? Going on a mad rampage time. This is actually a really nice cave. How far away are we from spawn? Quite some time away. I'm just having fun, just exploring. I do kind of feel like our last world was a little bit better. But this one's a lot more flatter, so I'll take that over the hilliness of the last one. And I say that and then instantly, you know, hilly area. Forgot about the eyeballs of this one. Oh, yes, yes. I always forget the buttons, I tell you. Always forget the buttons. I can put that away now. Alrighty. Let us get started by towering up here and then just going. There we go, gang. Okay, it still tracks when the map's off. I got worried there for a second thinking it would be like Minecraft. If you turn off your map, it does not, you know, track where you've been. I'll take some. This is like pot alley over here. Look at all the pots. That is so much pots. That was so many pots. Ah. Alright, look away for 1 second, I tell you. I'm getting ganged up on. Take that. Ooh. That, you know, eyeball had a disease. We had to put out of it, you know, misery. It was yellow. It's not supposed to be that colour. There we go. I do wonder if I'll find another, you know, cool jacket. That one's half of it. We can't treat you. Also, that one's purple. You fell down the hole, it's your responsibility. I might live to regret those words. Let me see. Can I... Ah, yes. Skill, I tell you. Skill. Definitely skill. I always have to bring ropes with me now because, you know, you never know when you're going to need it. Especially around here. Oh, we're back to normal area. Not bad at all. Ooh. always loved these big ancient trees, I tell you. I don't know why. Maybe it was Stampy Longnose playing Terraria back in the day. Who knows? I always loved like tree builds. Jump, come on, jump. There we go. I just left, you know, Singy back at spawn. Feel bad for the guy. At least we got to like a cool moon. There's a ferry. We must follow the ferry. That is a large mound of silt. No, that's corruption. When did corruption have the ability to go into the, you know, this area? I'm gonna place a torch down for the first time in this world. See you suckers. Onwards. Keep using my sword for a light. I was really like, thinking about this world being a very good world, but this is just like a large area, is just this. And then it's more corruption. Maybe I picked the wrong thing, you know? I was getting nostalgic about corruption and then bam. I might have to return back to my original world, I tell you, and work on that one. Because this is getting a little bit too out of hand. At least I get a lot of fallen stars, you know. Oop. They caught me out, I tell you, they caught me out. That was actually like Neo style. Oh. A lot of palm trees here. See about, you know, taking some of these, you know, back. Would be useful, I tell you, would be useful. Look at how far, you know, the world is on that. How's it going, old man? Yo, can I do this curse? I did that, you know. My fault. Yeah. You know what? Let's save and quit out of that world and we'll go play our regular world. The pleasing zone of honey. My house. My house isn't actually bad. We just need to improve it, I tell you. We just need to improve it. What should we do to improve it, I tell you? Is there any white material in this game? I forgot I could upgrade my boomerang. Doesn't actually do that bad of damage, to be honest. That can go in there. 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 That can go now. Wooden yo-yo. Don't really need that no more. And that can go now. Yeah, not too bad to tell you. Not too bad. I think what we're going to look for is a white material. I feel like a white material would be nice, but I also want to find a dark material that would be good for a house lining. So, let us go and